Good morning and welcome to Gray Man Walker. This is day 107. I'm sitting here at Delaware Water Gap at the Village Farmer Apple Pie Bakery. Got me a breakfast sandwich ordered up. I gonna eat that before I start my day. It's about 9. Nice, pretty blue sky day. We're going to cross the river into New Jersey, and not too much further up the trail we're going to hit another 100 milestone. So not going to walk yet. I'm going to eat this sandwich first, but then I will. Well, it was not quite a 2-mile roadblock out of Delaware Water Gap, so I didn't try to say anything here at the state line with all the traffic noise. But what can we say about Pennsylvania? Southern part was pretty crazy in places, and you know, every now and then there'd be some good trail, and there'd be some of those rocks. But we all knew what we were getting into, and hopefully it'll get a little better as we go further north. One of the things I will tell you about Pennsylvania, they had a lot of real nice camping areas beside the trail, just little spots here and there. It was always easy to find a spot whenever you were ready to stop for the night. I didn't really visit any of the shelter areas. I was walked by one to go to its water source, but didn't really look around too much, so can't really comment on them. But glad to be in New Jersey and see what comes next. 1,300 miles. You know, New Jersey only has 72 miles. New York's 91. Connecticut's 52. Massachusetts 90. You know, that's going to pass pretty quick. You know, Gray Man doesn't like to look ahead too far, but there's 4 states that's going to go by pretty fast. And it's going to get serious, folks. Then it's going to get serious. But we got to get through today first. You want him to go on for the next person comes up the trail.
Yeah, I was gonna wait for Stingray. I want him too. Yeah, I got to about where you are. I saw it there, and it just made me jump backwards. I totally tripped over this rock and fell on the ground.
Oh my word. Who'd have thought you'd get a 360-degree view of New Jersey? That's just about it. Well, just saw my first bear. Came up to the top of the ridge and actually had stopped. I was gonna send a text and I just stopped and kind of sensed movement and looked up, and bear hadn't seen me yet. It was real fuzzy looking. And then it raised its head up, saw me, bounded away, but as you can see from the video, it didn't go very far. He just was moseying on through the brush like he was still trying to feed. And then right after that, I met some young hikers going the other way, so I told them if they were quiet, they might get to see him too. But I was reassured when he ran. I don't like young dumb bears who are too curious. This one didn't want any part of me. It was a banner day. We seen rattlesnakes and bear. You know, like I said a while back, there's still a lot of wild country left on the East Coast. That's New Jersey, people. This is going to be my view tonight. I'm sitting up right here. Alrighty. Another AT day is done. Didn't go too far today, 11.6. Got a little bit of a late start and having a little trouble with my left foot. Trying to work on it a little bit. It's giving me a fit today. It was better this afternoon, so seems like it gives me more trouble in the morning than it does later in the day. Pretty good day. Had that little road walk to leave Delaware Water Gap, but I did start off with a breakfast sandwich. It's good to get to New Jersey. Saw my first rattlesnake. The hiker that you can hear in that clip had just passed me. We'd passed each other a couple times. He was walking faster, but he'd stopped for a break. But in any event, he just had passed me and he saw it and he waited for me to make sure I saw it. It was right there beside the trail and it was in the shade and it was blended in really good. But you'd have walked within 6 inches or a foot from him if you hadn't seen him. And then went up the trail a little further. It was about 3 in the afternoon. And I came up on a little ridge. I was going to text my daughter-in-law. And I just kind of stopped. And I sensed a movement. And I looked up. And the bear had kind of raised up to where it was looking at me. And it disappeared pretty quick. But it didn't go very far. And I hope that you can tell in the little clip I took of it. You can actually see it 3 different times if you know exactly where to look. But so a couple firsts today. Got to 1,300. First rattler, first bear. Now I'm camped right beside the trail. Got a cliff behind me and a bunch of thick undergrowth on the other side of the trail. So I'm thinking if anything comes by, they gotta walk the trail. It's the only way to get through. So who knows what tonight's gonna bring. I'm hoping I'm gonna get to walk tomorrow. All right, I don't know anything else. Everyone keeps saying it's going to get a little better if we go a little further. I hope that is true. It wasn't too bad today. We had some smoothing amongst some rocks, but we still got a few more rocks left. The oddest thing is, I was looking for a rock to put in my rock bag to throw the line for my bear hang. I walked up and down this trail, I know 50 yards. Could not find a rock that wasn't stuck to the ground. Couldn't find a loose rock. That's gee whiz, all these rocks and I can't find one. But I finally eventually did and got everything squared away. Alright, we'll do this again tomorrow. Good night, everybody.